Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Four Lights Wellness. My name is Omid, and in this video, we're going to be talking a lot about treatment versus wellness. And 4 tips that I'm going to give you at the end of this video on how you can actually use this paradigm shift to really dramatically change your life. But the first question I always ask a client that comes in, they're usually in chronic pain of some form. I ask them, when I get you out of pain, what are you going to do with the rest of your life without that pain? And usually they've been stuck so much in their mind of, get me out of pain, get me out of pain, get me out of pain, that they don't actually realize that, hey, when the pain goes away, I don't have a compelling future to work towards in the first place. And they spin their wheels for so long before they start realizing, wow, when I actually create a compelling future, it's almost like the pain drops by 80%, just like that. You have cells in your body and they have 2 imperatives in their life. Number 1 is to get away from pain, and number 2 is to get towards pleasure. And if you're not pulling both of those levers, you're going to be stuck on this side of my paradigm over here. So let's start at 0, the absence of pain. Something starts to happen. You start to recognize some signs of something. Let's say, for example, my knee's been a little achy lately. Right? Eventually, the pain actually starts. This is the symptom phase. It's mostly the acute phase, less than 3 months. Every now and then it'll kind of nag you a little bit. Eventually it turns into, wow, now I'm wearing the brace because I can't actually take stairs, or I hurt every time I bend my knees. Going down hills sucks, things like that. If it's been there for longer than 6 months, usually you're in pain land and everything is telling you, my knee hurts, my knee hurts, my knee hurts, and I'm not even going to recognize any of the fun that I'm having when the pain is there. And that once people get to here, they start reaching for anything that helps them forget the pain exists at all. Booze, weed, whatever it's going to be. Even limiting themselves from actually enjoying their life just so they don't feel that knee at all. It's just like all of their awareness goes to that one appendage. So then what happens is they start to go to medical professionals. They start to go to a massage therapist. They start buying all of the tools and gadgets and wraps and bands and things like that to try and get that knee pain, to try to get some management to it. Not realizing that only treating the symptoms only gets us back to this 0. And yes, that's the absence of pain, and that's the goal, right? But remember that question that I ask my clients. Once you get here, where are you going next? They forget that there's an entire positive side to life as well. And the entire time they've been in pain, they've been forgetting about all of this stuff. It's why even when the pain is not there, they don't really recognize that they're actually still having fun. It's like, it's going to come back. It's going to come back. I can't worry about that right now. It's just going to come back. And they just start to freak out about this thing, even though it's not there. So the first thing I usually do with people is I say, hey, when the pain's gone, what are you going to do? What is actually going to get you powerful in life? What's going to get you joy? What's going to get you happiness? What's going to make you feel like your body is the most sexy thing that's ever happened in the history of everything? Oh, no, it's not. Yes, it is. There's only one you, and there never's going to be one of you again. How about you make you the best thing in the possible world? So the first step is to find out some awareness of what is actually your path. What do you want to be doing in this world? Once you figure out what you want to be doing, well, now you need some education on how you get there, to actually develop a plan, a wellness protocol that you can actually follow step by step, day by day, to start getting you towards the life you actually say that you want. Then it comes action. You got the plan, now you actually have to execute on it. And to execute on it, you have to say no very clearly to all of the other stuff you don't want, and yes to all of the things you do. And once you go through that, you're on this side of things. And here's the beauty about being on this side of things, where you are being your unique self the entire time. Once you're there, pain can still happen, but you don't care about it. It's just like, oh, okay, well, a little bit of pain came up. There's some signs of some stuff. Where am I going astray from what my plan actually is, what you are here to do, and nobody else? Well, let's tweak the plan a little bit. Let's come back to here. Let's build some new plans and systems into things. As you grow older, you can't do as much. That's fine, but you can do more in other areas. And let's tweak it so we can get back to here. Now, how do you do that? There's 4 ways that I need you to do this, okay? The 4 lights. First thing is, how do you get happy? Not anybody else, but you. You are the one that's here to be happy. So what does happiness actually look like for you? When's the last time you found yourself having the most fun you've ever had in life, where time stood still, where all of the people around you were almost in slow motion, just laughing around you because you were doing X? What is that thing? Is that clear in your mind? And if it's not, you need to get there. Otherwise, you're going to constantly go backwards to this, towards pain, and looking for other people to solve your problem. Number two, I word the word diet here, but it's really anything that neutralizes, nutritiousizes. Oh my God, I'm building up those words right now. It feeds your body. The idea of water, the idea of how much protein you need, the idea of what is the specific micronutrient ratio you need, these types of things, the types of foods that make you just feel really, really good, and getting awareness of the foods that make you feel really bad as well. What does it feel like when you're dehydrated, for example? A lot of people don't know that. Quiet is over here as well. How much rest are you getting? How much time by yourself are you getting? How much time in your life are you getting to reflect on what you really need in your life? To give yourself some space to realize that, hey, I'm 40 now. I'm not 4. I need very different things in my life. And if I'm not quiet enough with myself to feel that age difference, I might still be trying to give myself stuff that my 4-year-old self needed rather than my 40-year-old self. And the last one is the movement. Your body needs movement. It absolutely needs it. We used to get it just because we lived, right? I need water, I got to go get it. Now I just turn on my tap, filter the water, and I don't have to move as much. You've got to put some movement into your life. But the question is, how much do you need to be a marathon runner to be here for you? No, right? Probably not, unless you're a marathon runner, which kudos, I don't run. More on that in a different video. But for me, if my joints can't move optimally, I feel stuck. I feel like I can't go towards things, and that laziness starts to kick in to say, well, maybe you shouldn't move that joint so much because it might hurt. That kind of fear starts to come in. So really, how much movement do you need in your life? And that's where this awareness of your actual movement comes in to say, hey, how well are you moving in the first place? Do you need to get assessed by somebody else? Do you need to have some more awareness and knowledge on how movement actually exists? You don't need to go get a degree in physiology to understand that. You just got to watch yourself and feel yourself with a little bit of awareness. But those 4 areas really will unlock everything in your life to make sure that you're not just leaving pain land, that you're getting towards you and your happiness and where you want to be in life. And that's what we call the state of wellness. So if you have any questions on this, 4lightswellness.com, click that get a consultation button, 30 minutes free with me. I can guide you through some of this sort of stuff, help you start to understand some of the steps towards a treatment plan that's right for you. Otherwise, I hope this information is very helpful for you guys. As always, have a happy and healthy rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.